Well, often we hear the phrase, freedom is not free. Military personnel, they sacrifice their lives daily for the rights we all easily take for granted.
But soldiers aren't the only ones who must sacrifice for the sake of others. Fox 6 Sports reporter Britton Lynn has one family story.
Daniel Murkerson is my nephew, and he's one of the strongest children I know. When Daniel was 12 years old, he was faced with a huge shock. When his father, Jerome Murkerson, was on his third tour to Iraq, he was shot and killed by a sniper. All I could think about was, how is his mother going to tell the kids? When I saw them after I heard the news, Daniel was the one crying. Daniel is a brave child.
I remember every time he'd come home or he'd leave, us going up to the place where the buses came in with all the Marines on them.
What was that like as a kid? What do you remember about the days he came home? How excited were you?
I was very excited because it didn't happen very often.
It's been 7 years since Daniel lost his father. But the pain still remains. Marine Gunnery Sergeant Herman Jerome Murkerson Jr. saved the lives of 4 men in exchange for his own.
They went into a mosque to secure it, and when they did, the insurgents had come out the back door, and they had people pinned in the alley. And him and another gentleman was they were laying gunfire down so that they could get out, and then he was shot.
Talking about those days is still difficult. But maybe for Daniel, words aren't necessary.
That's one of our visits to Alabama. So.
He just seemed like such an amazing man, just really putting others first.
Yes, just like Daniel. Puts everybody else first.
Daniel can be seen around Oak Grove mowing his church's lawn, chopping wood for an elderly woman, and working to save up enough to attend UAB for a major in engineering.
The teachers brag on him all the time.
What are some examples of what they've said?
That he never causes trouble, that they're really proud of him and sticking up for other people.
Why did you decide to be that way? You could have just done what everyone else was doing. Why did you decide to be the good kid?
I guess it was just the way I was when I grew up, the way I was raised, and it just helped me to make the right decisions.
In high school, Daniel thrived under the stadium lights, playing offense, defense, and special teams for his father's alma mater.
His daddy started coaching the ball team, and he had to be deployed, and when he did, I had to take over. So I think that's what started it all. That's what started with the softball and the baseball, and it went from there.
How does your father and what he did, how does that motivate you in sports?
I know he's always there with me, and he's always there to watching over me, and I know that no matter what I do, like, he's there, and it gives me just
Does it give you like an extra bit of
confidence?
Daniel is a resilient child. He never once blamed God or turned to evil to help cope with his pain. Daniel's told us numerous times that he likes football, but the real reason he plays is for his dad. And his dad loved to watch him play sports.
Despite Daniel's efforts and even leading his team with 11 touchdowns, the Tigers still finished with just 2 wins. What lessons do you think you learned from a tough season like this?
That no matter what life throws at you, you can always get through it, and you can always do good in life.
Something he's been practicing since 2007.
And I believe that his father would be so very proud of his son. Sincerely, his proud aunt, Melinda Fox.
Britton, Lynn, Fox 6 Sports.
Well, Daniel graduates from Oak Grove High School on the 29th and will be attending UAB in the fall.
And if you want to help families like the Murkersons carry the load, Team Red, White, and Blue and Military Families United, they're all not-for-profit organizations run by former servicemen and women that aim to support current military veterans and their families. Great causes if you want to get involved.